Hello, hello again. I'm doing this over because the sound on the last one was just absolute crap. So I just wanted to, these were important thoughts. I want to tell you about this year and the four things I did to really turn my life around. If you had told me, even back in August, that Melinda, on December 31st, 2023, you're going to feel better than you ever have. You're going to feel more positive, more motivated, more excited, more inspired about life than you've ever have. I would have said, you are batshit crazy. For no other reason than I couldn't even see the possibility of that because my life had imploded this last year. And I was having a really hard time, really struggling. And so I want to tell you the four things, just four, that really turned everything around. Number one, made my bed every morning. And why this was important is because I saw a term this year, bed rotting, and I was doing that. I was just in bed, having a hard time getting out of bed and not wanting to get out of bed, just sitting and watching hours and hours of awful TV, listening to horrible stuff. And I would get up to see my clients, but then the rest of the time I was in bed. It was awful. So making my bed kind of forced me to close that little safety safe, that little hidey hole, and really kind of forced me to move into my day. Number two, I started moving my body. I looked through my Peloton app, and for the first half of the year, uh, every month, January through July, I only moved 3 times a month, except for April. I moved 0 times that month. And I went to Italy, and that was very inspirational. And I really had deepened into this new appreciation of like, wow, I've got a body temple. And generally, it's in relatively okay shape, and it could be better. And so I just started deepening this appreciation for my body and celebrating it and moving it almost every single day. This last 6 months, I've been moving, at least recorded on Peloton. I've been moving more than this, 16 times in August, 17 times in September and October, 18 times in November, and December is 16. Again, those are just the Peloton workouts that I've done. I've been doing a whole lot more. Moving my body was huge. It elevated my mood. It really got me out of that stuck place. Next, I got rid of a lot of shit. Wow, I had stuff. Whew. And a lot of it wasn't really holding a vibration that was inspiring or exciting. And I started really looking at the things that I had around, the clothes that I had a lot of clothes that didn't fit, that had holes. I'd had them for 15, 20 years. My body hasn't changed that dramatically over time. So I started getting rid of stuff that doesn't really hold the energy, the frequency of who I want to be, who I want to become. It's been holding me in who I've been. And I'm like, nope, I'm done with that. I am done being that old self, and I'm ready for something different. So I got rid of carloads of shit. I kid you not. And every time I think that's it, I'm done decluttering, I find more stuff. So I just have an ongoing pile of here's the next amount of things that are ready to go. Really, really powerful to shift up the energy. And the last thing I did is a whole lot less news and a whole lot more inspiration. Oof, I was consuming hours and hours of news and just getting so caught up in the, oh, ain't it awful? And oh, look at the state of the world. And oh my God, it's so bad. And so I started limiting the amount of news I listen to. I still listen, still pay attention. I'm not putting my head in the sand. I absolutely know what's going on, probably more so than ever. But as soon as I hear the same story again, I turn it off. I don't need to hear it again. Once is enough. And I started listening to more inspirational stuff. I started pouring Joe Dispenza into my world. I started doing daily meditations with Joe, with Louise Hay, with Abraham Hicks. And I really started just feasting on inspirational, uplifting, empowering messages. And that turned everything around. Beloveds, it's been a really hard year. And I hope that you were not in the depths of despair that I was. I hope that you are not in a place of bed rotting. I hope that you are doing these little things to take care of yourself. to give yourself respect, to give yourself the love and the support that your body needs, that your heart needs, that your mind needs. And if you need a little help, I'm here. I'm really here to help you get from where you're at into a more excited, empowered, thriving life because, oh my God, if I can do it, I know you can do it. So, blessings to you for this year to come. And for those people that supported me, I am so grateful for you. Oof, you saved me in some big ways. And for all my guides and guardians and allies and avatars and ascended masters and teachers who are on the other side, thank you. Thank you for holding me as I was in the bed rotting, as I was in the despair. Thank you for loving me, even though I wasn't ready to take responsibility for myself. I'm so grateful for my life, so grateful for my body, so grateful for all the support that I have in my life. And I'm really ready. I'm ready to share that with you. And I've been ready to share that with you, but now I'm in more in alignment. Now I'm including myself in the equation. And I think that was the missing piece. I've been doing this for people for a very long time. I just added myself to the equation. So if you're ready, join me in 2024. It's going to be amazing. Much love to you, blessings to you. And I just want you to know anything is possible.